Hey guys, Alex here. So today we're doing the Blu-ray ripping. Taking the Blu-ray disc, convert it into a digital file that you can keep on your computer or stream through a media server. Blu-rays are a step up from the DVDs. We're talking about 1080p video, lossless audio, and much bigger files. So you need the right tool to handle all of that. DVDFab Blu-ray Ripper is what I'm using here, and let me just show you how it works. The disc is loaded via the LG Blu-ray USB drive. The Blu-ray disc I'm ripping is about 27 GB in size, so everything you see is based on an actual test I run on my setup. Let's get back to our computer and download the DVDFab from the website. Of course, as usual, we have two options, Mac or Windows. Once you open it up, let's just go to the Reaper module on the left. I'm loading my Blu-ray via AdSource. Blu-rays takes a little bit longer than usual DVDs, maybe 20 to 30 seconds to load. Title loaded, runtime showing, and you can see that the audio option, including the lossless track, which is where the Blu-ray quality really shines, is right there. One thing to know is that Blu-rays often have multiple titles on a disc, the main movie, the bonus features. DVDFab automatically selects the main feature based on runtime, which is usually the correct one. But if you want something different, just click on the Choose Other Titles and you'll see everything on the disc with the runtimes, so you can pick exactly what you want. For the output format, this is where it gets interesting for the Blu-ray specifically, because the format choice has a bigger impact than in a DVD. MKV with the Passthrough is the best video quality for the Blu-ray. It just takes the video and the audio streams of the disc and puts them in the MKV container. You have zero quality loss in that case, and it's the fastest processing option because there is no actual encoding is happening. Of course, the files are pretty large. 2-hour movie could be anything from 30 to 40 gigabytes, but you can consider it as a bit-to-bit compression from one file to another, so it's the same quality but just packed in the MKV container. If you want a smaller file, for example, you rip in the whole collection of movies and you definitely don't want to spend 30 gigabytes per one movie, then you could go with the MP4 H.265 codec. H.265 is very efficient and in a high resolution. A 1080p Blu-ray encoded with H.265 at a good quality settings will land you around 5 to 10 gigabytes. The downside, of course, is that this encoding will take you a little bit longer. The format MP4 H.264 in the compatible option is the one that, if you're not sure which device you're going to play the file on, you can just select this one. And also the file size will be around 10 to 20 gigabytes. So overall, MKV Passthrough is the good quality with the large files, fast processing. H.265 MP4 is a great quality with the manageable size. And H.264 MP4 is the format that mostly using on every device. Just select the one on your priority. So let's check for the advanced settings. On the video tab, if you choose Passthrough, then most of this is locked because you're not encoding at all. If you encode into H.265 or H.264, the default settings have already been solid. So, for example, the resolution is 1080p for a standard Blu-ray, just leave it like this. You don't have to manually adjust anything here unless you have some specific needs for the file size. In the audio tab, this is where the Blu-ray shines. So you'll see the lossless track available. It's a DTC HD master audio or Dolby True HD. If you're going through MKV Passthrough, just select Copy Audio to preserve the lossless track exactly how it was. Then if you encode into MP4, it will encode the whole audio file to AAC and pick the highest bitrate available. For the video edit, it's pretty much the same as the DVD Ripper. For Blu-ray content, the one I mentioned, crop, is the really important one. For example, the Blu-rays have the very wide cinematic aspect ratio, like 2:35:1. Have all those like black bars on a 1080p frame. So if you want to maximize the image area, you can decide to crop them down. And the final thing is the output location. Just select which one you need and click the start. You can see in the processing screen the GPU is active. For the pass-through, this goes really fast. So for H.265 encoding, it takes a little bit more time, but still DVDFab will handle it efficiently. Just to give you some real-world examples, on my Mac, ripping this Blu-ray movie with the DVDFab, which is a little over 2 hours, to MP4 H.265 took me about 40 minutes. Well, that's basically it. Let's just test the ripped Blu-ray in real playback. The image quality looks pretty great, and the video plays smoothly without any obvious lags and shuddering. And that's the Blu-ray ripping with the DVDFab. For the best quality, use the MKV Passthrough. For a smaller file that still looks great, H.265 MP4 is the best option. I use my MacBook today, but Windows users use the same steps with the same interface. All the download links for the both platforms are in the description below. I hope that helps, and well, I see you in the next one.